Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I broke the levels there. Let me move the mic back. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of
Hero Forge,
where we make quick open source characters for you when you're feeling like you're in a rut and you can't get a nut. So we're here to help you out.
Get a nut?
So,
what?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. In my opinion, when I make like a really good character, it's the equivalent of like just nutting really real good. Having a real good nut, you know what I'm saying?
No, thank you.
Okay. All right, Mikey. Okay. So
Hero Forge.
Hero Forge. So come join us, Forgers. Get out of the heat and get soaking wet with us. Let our brain juices soak you. Oh, gross. I feel like it gets grosser every episode.
It does.
So I've decided to take the song off the episodes for now until I can make a better version. Because there is something nice and fresh about just popping right into a podcast. You know what I mean? For now, we're gonna do that until I get better music. Maybe you can help me with that. If you're free this weekend, maybe we can Skype and like do this together.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's going on, my dude?
Whoa, my bad. I was just practicing. Yeah, we can Skype this weekend and
wait, what were you practicing though?
We can Skype. I'm saying that we can Skype this weekend.
No, that's fine. What were you practicing? What was
I'm saying that we can Skype this weekend and make this beat, homie.
Alright. Okay, cool. So I want to, we'll talk about that later. But
yes, we
Mikey,
shall.
What have you been up to? What exploits do you want our forgers to know about?
Man, so I kind of like got over the hump with this girl, and
that's awesome.
Yeah, I just when I mean the hump, like I just don't care anymore. But I care because like I'm a human being, and I should be caring about this other human beings, because you should, I'm like, I was raised on the golden rule, you should treat others the way you want to be treated. And the thing is, like, when you have a particular feeling for someone, or when you have a particular array of feelings, like if a lot of things are going on in your head about a single person, you should explain this to them and let them know.
Yeah. And
if that's not being reciprocated, ultimately you kind of have to move on, because love is a choice. Love is a beautiful thing, and love comes in all types of forms and fashions. And the thing is, you can only express a certain type of love to a certain type of people and a certain type of person. And ultimately, at the end of the day, like, it's rather you move on, you stay with it, you hold that resentment in your heart. Am I getting too deep, Forgers? I'm sorry. Michael is, sometimes on some sentimental stuff. But to just long story short, I kind of got over a certain specific young lady. The thing is, like, I'm glad, because not long after, I ended up asking out one of my friends that I had class with. And she was like, yeah, sure, we can hang out. I was like, dopeness, because like the thing is, I respect her, and she's like really cool and studious and smart and funny and attractive and dope
she's
and
the whole
weird
thing instead of just one thing.
Yeah, she's I don't know, but she's weird, and I like that, and I'm weird. And like the thing is, she's goofy, and I'm just like, okay, next step, Mike, don't mess it up. Just this is
yeah. That's awesome, dude. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you, Horace.
Yeah, man. When's your first date? Or if you've already been on a date, when's your next one?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm in that.
This weekend.
I can't this weekend because I'm gonna be helping you make a beat.
You son bitch! It won't take that long. I can wait. Go have fun.
No, I haven't had fun with you.
Oh. We have fun every Thursday/Friday, my dude.
Yeah, we do. And then I have fun on Mondays by myself when I'm re-listening to these recordings.
Yeah, I really should go back and listen to these again.
They're pretty outrageous, I'll tell you that.
I haven't done it yet, but like so far, like here, let me just look real quick and see how we're doing. I know we're getting a decent amount of people.
I mean,
all
episode
up
6
on our
has like
grills.
episode 6 has like over 50 now. I mean, I shouldn't be saying that on this podcast,
Oh, wow.
but
Whatever.
yeah, like we had
It's
like
fine if we talk about it for a bit.
yeah, we're talking about it. I mean, the thing is, like, forgers are dear forgers. You need to tell your family. You need to tell your friends. I mean, Horace, that means you would have to go a little bit more PG or PG-13ish. You do like let loose.
I do let loose,
Yeah,
and
you
I
do
want
let
to
loose.
change that because my brother and sister want to hear it, and they already started the show. So I'm like, ooh,
Yeah, you're nasty.
which is fine. 'Cause
Yeah,
Does it feel good?
it does.
That's good, Mikey. I'm glad it feels good.
I'm glad that you're my friend.
I'm glad that you're my friend, man. You're a good friend. You really are.
You know, when you were like there to,
Excuse me. Sorry, you were saying?
I was saying like when you were there to comfort me when I was really down, I was just so glad like I had somebody to confide with me. You know.
Yeah, of course, man. That's what I'm here
It was-
for.
I was well. You make me feel good.
I got you, dude. No worries. Enough of the sappy stuff. Let's jump right into another episode. What do you say, Mikey?
Sure.
Mikey S. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and hup.
Up.
Paranoia inducement.
Ooh.
The power to induce paranoia.
The power to induce paranoia.
The capabilities are: the user can induce paranoia into other people. It can be used to make people feel uneasy about things or to make them worry about things, as well as being fearful that someone is out to get them.
Oh man. Wow.
So this is your classic like villain ability. I'm pretty sure.
We can play with it, man. We can really play with this one because
Let's do it.
Oh my goodness, I can see this like being a kid that's getting bullied in high school.
Okay. No, let's go from there. You got a good idea. Let's do it.
A kid getting bullied in high school, and so just one day he's just fed up with it, and so he goes and seeks advice from like an aunt or something, or he or she goes and seeks advice. They go and seek advice from like an aunt or uncle, and then they end up taking them and showing them like their family history and whatnot. And so how the origin of this power comes into play. Oh man, come on, Wonder Woman, stop. Why is this, what is wrong with my computer? And so like they show them like this family history, and they basically show them like the essence of their bloodline and whatnot. And I just want to make it simple because I want to go into like what this kid can do with the power. And so like they basically show them that their bloodline is actually on this side of the family, like a part of this society, like a part of like this secret society that has the ability to induce things on other people. And let's make it like, instead of paranoia, like other great people from this family were able to like induce, I don't know, like sleep upon people. So you have like some people that were good at hypnosis, however you pronounce that.
Yeah.
And so like generation after generation, the powers kind of got weaker, or the powers got stranger. And then one night he's just like sleeping, or he or she is sleeping. I just keep saying he.
Just say
like,
they.
Yeah, one night the character is sleeping, and like let's say this character has like a dog, and the dog just like keeps waking everybody up else in the house, but he or she, they are sleeping fine, like they're sleeping easy. And the thing is, like, he starts getting these randomly weird, strange occurrences around when he's not really thinking about it unconsciously. He or she is not thinking about it unconsciously until it becomes like a directional type of thing that they can control.
Interesting.
So he's like, he or she is, I keep saying he, goodness. They are like projecting it at the dog, or like projecting it at different animals, and kind of like sending the animals crazy. And then finds out ultimately, like once like they uncover like the past and the history from their family, they go straight into it and like begin to try and harness this power to get back at these bullies.
Very, very interesting, my dude. Sounds like you got the whole thing planned, and without me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just exaggerating.
Okay.
Sweet, dude. I really like that. So obviously this would be in some kind of modern-esque setting.
Yeah, we could, just throw it into Podrick Young's universe,
God damn it.
No, I'm just, it would be more than likely modern, mid-90s type deal.
Yeah.
And just, like sending the kid, like maybe he's got he or she has a thing for like Backstreet Boys and like has like Backstreet Boys like in the walls in their room and stuff. And hey, and they're just trying to make it through high school. And then they get bullied.
Streets back.
All right. And, they're just trying to make it through high school, man. And they probably got, like, a best friend who's also getting bullied, too. And they just don't know what to
Jimbo.
do. Yeah, Jimbo. Yeah, Jimbo. Jimbo is a...
Poor little Jimbo.
Poor little Jimbo. He's, like, fat and stubby. And, this character has the ability to finally produce paranoia. And so what this character does... Let's just, for one example, because I want to get this off my chest. For one example, like... the character finally figures out how to direct it at a specific person or bully, and he or she ends up like making them paranoid of bananas, and it's just like they start seeing bananas everywhere, man. And like, I don't know why is this coming to mind, but like they get afraid of just like how things peel back. So like even like actions like associated with a banana, like, hey, this looks kind of phallic shaped, so we're gonna work with this cucumber, but like banana comes to mind, or we're gonna peel this banana, or like the peeling motion or the opening of a banana, even like everything associated or suggestion. Yeah. Like, yeah. So yeah, that's where my brain is right now. Forgive me, my dear forgers.
No, it's awesome, dude. I really like this character design. I think it's a really good idea. Do we have a name?
See, I was saying him or he so much that I'm just going to go the total opposite of that and make it a she. I want to go with the name Isabella.
Isabella.
The
paranoia inducer. I like it. Anything else we can add to this?
I mean,
like maybe let's talk about... Oh, God, excuse me. Maybe let's talk about her range of her abilities. Like, maybe, like, how many people can she induce it on? Is it an area of effect kind of thing? How strong is it? Can she literally make someone have a heart attack from how paranoid they are? So on and so forth.
Ooh. You know what? Because, like, she's affecting multiple animals at a time, like making dogs go crazy, like even in her sleep.
So it must be an area of effect thing.
It's an area of effect thing, and she has to learn how to concentrate it when she finally, allows the ability to reign in her life.
You know what? So like, why don't we make it like this, where it's like, generally, everyone around her is always paranoid.
Ooh. Okay.
And this sucks for her, obviously. Mm-hmm. But when she learns to control her power, it's not like controlling, it's more like focusing. She has to, no matter what, induce paranoia. Like, she can concentrate it, like if you put an hourglass up to, like, a sunbeam or whatever, it becomes like a laser. Same thing. She can concentrate the paranoia specifically in one area, but it'll be very, very strong because it's so concentrated. So she's stuck with this predicament of, should I let my power kind of softly make everyone paranoid, or should I pick one specific person or area and have that just be like completely just bonkers paranoid, but everywhere else around me is fine? And that also ties into when they're fighting and stuff.
Yeah. Ooh. What happened if she did get into a fight with a bully? Because she, like, wanted to make them paranoid about something else, but ended up having a thought based towards like, okay, she's like the other bully is paranoid of just like socks or something, like something that a teenager, like there are ants in my socks or something like that. Yeah. Or there's, I don't know, like what are people scared of? Like spiders and stuff. There's spiders in every backpack.
But like, let's say like, for example, she's fighting 3 bullies.
Yeah.
They would all have that general like, oh god, what's going on? They wouldn't be able to fight her, right? Mm-hmm. But what if she picks one specific bully that's been bothering her? She concentrates all of her paranoia, so it leaves the other bullies, but it's completely focused on one person. Mm-hmm. It would make them go fucking crazy.
Ballistic.
They would just be like on the ground, like crying and like looking around and stuff like that.
Ooh.
I like the idea of that it's a constant thing. Like she can't control it in that sense that she can't turn it off. Mm-hmm. But she can concentrate it, but she can't turn it off, which I think is interesting because then it adds like a whole level of it gives her more of like how you and Max both love to talk about, like choice. Like, do I let this kind of sit and disperse, or do I pick one specific person who has to suffer really bad so that everyone else doesn't have to?
Yeah, giggity.
And who knows? Maybe she fucking does it to herself to save people or something.
Because she has a heart.
Yeah. Who knows? Or she's a villain. Like it's up to everyone else. But I think that's an interesting way to do the ability.
Who knows? Who knows?
I like it.
Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
You have such a good voice, Mike.
You said what?
You have such a good voice.
Oh, you have a good voice as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right. I remember I got on the elevator not that long ago, and
oh yeah,
I had my headphones on, and I said, like, just being cordial, I was like, "Excuse me, which floor do you need to go to?" And the gentleman was like I kind of heard him through my headphones that I had on, and he was like, "My God, your voice is just so rich." I was like, Thank you.
I'm so angry, man. Sometimes I wish I could just kill you and steal your throat. Anyways, shall we do another hero, Mikey? Mikey.
My throat?
What?
Seriously? Just my throat?
No, well, I mean like your vocal cords, but
Okay.
Okay, yeah, anyways.
Just all right. My throat? Okay.
Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, hop. So now we got an ability called Typhoportation.
Typhoportation.
The power to teleport via smoke. The user... Sorry, guys. I bumped my microphone. The user can teleport via smoke, merging into smoke and appearing anywhere else from the same element. Limitations: can only teleport through smoke. Now this is an interesting ability because we get to decide what the limitations is. So, can this person... Oh yeah. Can this person just turn into smoke and disappear, or does there have to already be smoke there?
Is it specified in the limitations?
The only thing it says for limitations is can only teleport through smoke.
That's intriguing. Can only teleport through smoke.
Because, like, what does that mean? That, like, they can generate their own smoke as well? Or that there has to be smoke in the room for them to disappear through it?
I mean, we can leave that to our forgers to decide, or we can actually add upon this power. Like, can they generate, like, if they get so powerful to the point where they can generate their own smoke? I mean...
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. So maybe in the beginning, they have to have smoke nearby or whatever, but, like, later they can do it. Like, what if this character, like, smoked, not because they like to smoke, but because it helped them teleport? They light a cigarette, smoke it for a bit, throw it on the ground, and just hop into the smoke and reappear somewhere else.
And just hop into the smoke and reappear somewhere else where there is other smoke.
Exactly.
So it would have to be based upon distance, because then they would have to see the other smoke. or they will have to
Or-
travel through the smoke.
Yeah, I was gonna say travel through the smoke sounds more like fictional, but like the other one makes sense too. I don't know. I like both, honestly.
I mean, the hero can do both.
Yeah, sure. Maybe like again, like it's like a experience thing as they function with the ability more and more, they learn how to do it. So, how did this character get this ability, my dude?
How did the character get this ability? Oh, maybe they had the vice of smoking too much. You know, and they threw away too many cigarette butts. And let's not put this character in America. Let's say that they were but nah.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, okay, in ancient Greek mythology, or actually how many stories are told upon Greek, like how many Greek vase painters would actually tell stories or retell stories from possibly written accounts from poetic verses that were already written beforehand. Many depictions would have like, you know, like the ascendancy of like the gods and goddesses and whatnot, or they would, you know, sometimes depict just daily life, or, you know, they would depict, you know, certain subjects and figures where, you know, the gods would then intervene and like actually, you know, begin to explain and, you know, further the story along in their whole complete narrative of, you know, ancient Greek mythology. And so the point I'm trying to get around to is, like, let's say this character is in Athens and they're a really heavy smoker, you know, and, you know, they've been smoking for a very long time. And so what ends up happening, they always smoke around like, let's say like this kind of like this gravish, like weird, you know, burial site. I don't want to say burial site. Like, let's
say graveyard.
Yeah, I don't want to say graveyard either. I just like want to say like rubble. You know,
Fine.
They go like to this lot or this landfill in Athens, and they see like this temple. Well, I mean, not this temple. They basically like throwing their ashes in their cigarette butts, and they're like really the only person going to this distinct area, throwing their cigarette butts down and like keeping their ashes and stuff down. And so the character, you know, is basically offending one of the Greek gods or goddesses, and they finally intervene and say, hey, you know what? I don't like this because you're actually desecrating my temple. And then they have this whole dialogue and spiel about, you know what, you guys aren't even real. You guys lost your power. You guys aren't even worshipped anymore. And it's kind of like this really in-depth, I don't want to say in-depth conversation, just like this conversation about like what, you know, the importance and the non-importance of just like these deities. And it's like, it's a conversation that soon leads to like whatever god or goddess shows up, maybe Hades, and, you know, like literally bestows upon them, because the gods are very known for like, you know, punishing people, like, but it would usually always be induced by another god or goddess. So usually, like, when they would interfere with human affairs, they were really just getting back at each other. So really, let's make it Hades. Hades gives this cigarette smoker the ability to never enjoy a cigarette ever again. So he'll never get his fix. But the thing is, he'll also get the superpower of being able to travel through smoke.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
So he has this vice, but he can never please himself or get satisfaction from it.
And we can
again.
make it even like more of like a darker thing where like he starts having withdrawal symptoms because the amount he smokes is not enough for him, or I guess it never will be ever again. So then it comes to this whole like, should I stop smoking? This is killing me, so on and so forth. And what if the smoke ability is only linked to cigarettes? Like, it can't be any regular smoke; it has to be cigarette smoke.
Ooh, oh man. That's,
he could jump out of
ooh.
someone else's cigarette if he can find one.
Oh God, that's
But like
crazy.
then you could get some like creative like JoJo-esque situations where like he's smoking a cigarette, doesn't finish it, drops it like 3, 4, 5 blocks away, gets into a fight and just and just teleports back 4 or 5 blocks away where he dropped the original cigarette.
I can't believe you just said hup. Okay, he
Hup.
he double jumps back to the cigarette. That's cool, man. Wow, he double jumps back to the cigarette.
But yeah, I think limiting it to specifically the smoke that you can travel through can only be cigarette smoke makes it more of a challenge, but it also makes it more of an interesting character because now smoking doesn't do anything for him, so he wants to quit, but he also needs to smoke to use his ability, and he's having withdrawal symptoms, blah blah. So it's like a vicious cycle of, well, I need to use this, so I guess I'll have to smoke. It's kind of dark. I like it.
It's very dark.
Okay.
Very dank, homie.
Very dank. So what are we thinking? Modern times?
Yeah, like we could place this in modern times, you know? Be pretty nice.
Okay.
Pretty nice.
What if this was the same, like, reality as Isabella? So, like, whenever he's near her, he just feels more like his withdrawal symptoms get worse.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets more paranoid about, like, you know, wanting to smoke, not wanting to smoke, so on and so forth.
Yeah, that's sweet.
That can be an interesting combination. But anyways, I just imagine this guy in, like, a beat-down V-neck and, like, a dusty jacket.
A beat-down V-neck and a dusty jacket.
Yeah. Like, life has hit this guy hard.
Ooh.
And he's just trying to get through it. Do we have a name?
I don't have a name, actually.
Smokle.
Smokle. Go home.
Smokle. How about... Hayden.
How about Hayden?
Yeah.
How about...
Hayden Crowfield.
Oh, those are all... Rudy.
Rudy. I like it.
Rudy
Does he have a last
Reynolds.
name, or does he just go by Rudy?
Rudy Reynolds.
R.R.
R&R, baby.
Rudy Reynolds. I like it.
Rudy Reynolds.
It takes a serious character and gives it a little bit of a little goofy spin.
Come here, Rudy. I'm not done with you, Rudy.
No! That's the sound of him teleporting through smoke.
Come here, Rudy. You didn't finish your cigar, Rudy.
You'll never catch me alive. Anyways, okay, cool. I really like that character.
Rudy.
Rudy. Okay. Do you want to do another character, or do you want to do a versus?
You want to verse me? I'll verse you.
Yeah, boy. All right.
Giggity.
Can you reset
3.
or?
Yes,
Okay.
I can. It's good to go.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hop. Hey. Look at you. Look at this.
What'd you get?
Look at goo. Look at boo. I got prey insect. The power to possess insects akin to that of a prey creature. The user's capabilities. The user possesses instincts that allow them to become a master of evasion. Users with this ability can discern numerous factors of a situation, including how much of a threat a foe poses, what move they will make, where they are going, and if these things relate to bringing harm to the user, as well as how to hide without giving away one's presence and how to preserve energy when running.
Damn. Okay. Mine is reality warping.
Reality warping.
Yepper doodles.
Well, I lose.
Well, hold on.
Hold on.
So, oh, that's cool. The other name for it is esokinesis.
Esokinesis.
So users can create, change, destroy, or even alter reality. Sorry, I had trouble there. Just by thinking about it. While weaker users are limited to what is already considered real, stronger ones can make changes from nothing. Depending on the power of the reality warper, they may alter something as tangible as physics to something inconceivable like logic. Look at the limitations. Oh, they have a power level ranking. A low level, users of the stage cannot break the law of physics, but they can bend them, such as running on vertical walls and rule bending. They're the weakest of reality warpers, being severely limited and are debatable to being called reality warpers. Medium level, users can mimic animated characters. Use of this level of power is known for holding powers as cartoon physics. Performing a seemingly impossible feat, some may be able to impose their laws onto others. Advanced level users. Users of this power level are very powerful force to be reckoned with. They can manipulate physics, allowing them not only to bend but even break the law of physics. Being the general form of reality warper, physics manipulators can invent their own physical laws and impose them on the rest of the universe. And the final ranking is master level users. These are the rarest and most powerful of reality warpers. Not only that they can break the law of physics, they can control the very rules of logic and reason. Able to perform a feat that's not impossible but also inconceivable. They are so powerful they may appear to be practically omnipotent. Limitations. Limited on how much raw power users actually possess. That's a good limitation. May need to be within a reality to be able to bend it. If a user is placed in a realm with a reality that's destroyed, they are powerless. There's other abilities that like cancel it out, but I won't go into that. Basic knowledge of things, creativity, and desire for things to happen are needed for users to warp reality effectively. So if they're not creative, they won't be a good reality warper. May need to perform certain actions to use the power, such as rhyming, writing, etc. So the Red Witch from X-Men uses ability, and that new movie Old Man Logan is loosely based off the comic Old Man Logan, in which she's changed reality where mutants rule the world and humans are slaves to the mutants. And she's made this reality and multiple other worlds. And Old Man Logan travels between all of these, helping people, killing people, so on and so forth. But she's a good example because her son died, and she freaked out, and her mind like snapped and created a new reality.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. So, I guess I would win. Even as like a low level... Hold on. Yeah, even as a low level manipulator, I'd be able to bend the rules a little bit.
Yeah, you suck.
I'm sorry. You want to go again?
No.
Come on, Mikey.
Okay. I mean, literally, I just had a spidey sense for my power. That's it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what it was. I mean, like, literally, that's what it was, distinctively, like, in a nutshell. It was a spider sense. Sense and evade danger. Literally.
Well, it'd be kind of a tie.
I mean, yeah, like, you make a reality, but, like, if you send me in a reality where everything is on fire and you can literally, not burn, I die. You win.
I guess, but the thing is, there's also the factor of how strong of a reality warping
Warper,
is this
yeah.
person, you know? So it's like, I don't know. If it was a low level one, I think you'd have a chance, but I think anything past that, maybe not.
No. So I'm just gonna keep this bookie.
Okay, you're gonna hop it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna hup it out.
Alright.
Boogaloo. Thank
Boogaloo.
you.
No problem. 3, 2,
2, 1.
Hop.
Hup.
Okay, why don't you go ahead, my dude?
The power that came and that was bestowed upon me was meta teleportation, the ability to teleport anything to any location and time. It's a subpower of omnipresence and boundary manipulation. It's an absolute form of teleportation.
Well,
The
shit.
capabilities. Oh, my bad. The capabilities. User can teleport anything to anywhere, any place and time they desire, including physical locations such as in a locked room, in space, in heaven, or in hell, as well as metaphysical places such as inside a dream, inside a heart, inside thoughts, or even inside people.
At physiology,
It's okay.
the power to use the abilities of bats. Capabilities. User with this ability either is or can mimic/transform into a bat.
I'm sorry.
That's it. It just has some abilities and has a picture of a
I'm so sorry.
man bat from the Batman. So, you definitely won that one. I think that's safe
Yeah,
to
I would
assume.
just teleport you inside a. I would literally do teleportception on you. I would literally send you inside of Batman's brain while he's having, while he's getting attacked by like a whole bunch of bats, and then send you inside their consciousness because I'm already inside the reality of the bat's consciousness, and then teleport the bats into a vacuum. Yes. Yes,
This is
it's the
literally just
Inception of
fucking
superpowers.
Inception. Like, just straight
So,
up the Inception
Yeah,
superpower.
I win. Oh, don't be salty.
Well, that's just unfair.
Let's do one more, Boogaloo.
Okay, well, that's 2 out of 3, so let's do
No.
one more.
No.
Ready?
No.
No, but no.
Still no.
But no.
No, that's not what I wanted. Now a random
no.
page on my computer is just popping up. Erg. Okay, here we go. Now I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Hup.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Hup. Ooh, interesting. So,
Self-spawn?
so what I got was self-spawn. The power to transform others into genetic exact replicas of oneself. The
Ooh.
most obvious example is Agent Smith from Matrix. The user can transform others into exact hive-minded duplicates of themselves, both physically and in persona. The effect is permanent and irreversible, but some unique individuals may be able to interrupt and reverse the process before it is completed. Users can also assimilate the knowledge, skills, memories, and special abilities of their victims and share them with all replicas, becoming exponentially more powerful with each upgrade.
Mine is called linguistic
What's
manipulation.
yours?
The power to manipulate the words and terms of anything regarding its form, meaning, or context. The user can manipulate the linguistics of words and terms through the aspects of the words or terms' form, meaning, or in context. They can manipulate the way they are spoken, the way they are defined, and the way they are used. The user can control the words or term, letter by letter, or it can have a reality affecting change. I'm sorry, did I put you to sleep there? My bad.
Huh. No, I'm sorry. I didn't go to sleep last night. I had to pull an all-nighter to finish like 6 essays.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
I haven't slept at all, so I'm just kind of tired. Okay, no, you're good, dude. This is a really interesting ability. So how would this fare against mine? How do you think?
If I changed a word, and literally words are kind of like the epitome of our reality. Like if we were set in our consistent, time space, words are our reality. Like, you have common sayings of where, if you think something, you'll more than likely say it. And if you say it, it'll become a reality. So, like, it's all totally based off of this example I'm about to give you. If I have a pen, right? If I have a pen, and then I gave you that pen, and I said,
yes,
pen is no longer pen. Pen is sword. That means, yeah, it's literally, it has a reality affecting change. I mean,
so yeah, I think you'd win, because if I was like,
clone is boo boo or make like, bunny. Yeah, nope, clone means make bunny.
Make bunny.
So literally, I mean, like,
touch someone's shoulder
as a character, as a person, like, ultimately, I have like complete control over almost anything, as long as I'm like alive and I can talk it and I can write it.
Fucking you, like, Jesus, I
pretty much.
You carry around like a little.
It's just
like,
for changing language.
Book, except it's just for changing language. No. Last minute.
I mean, it was a character on Bleach. It was a character really on Bleach cool. that had this ability, and I was like,
so obviously
yeah, it was like really cool. But the thing is, it was like in the latter days of Bleach, and there was no justice given to this character. So yeah.
There's a character in JoJo, the most recent season. It's not specifically this power, but it is like linguist related, so it's pretty interesting.
We are okay. With Skype we're at like 48 minutes, but with our recording, we're currently at 46 and a half.
Okay.
Did I want to discuss something?
Have any more ideas? Do you want to discuss something? Yeah.
What did we talk about beforehand?
You have for the podcast that you want our forgers to hear?
Oh, like drawing a character. Oh, or like
just like your, what you've been up to. Yeah, right. All right. So what we want to do is a friend
specifically.
Of Mike's, actually, Mike,
I mean, I know a better, more sophisticated way because we are democratic and we like to have the input of our, people that enjoy the show, our forgers, our dear forgers, our lovely forgers, our lovelies. We should put up a poll on the Twitter. Oh God, what did I just say? Yeah, we should put up a forum or a poll. The poll is going to be specifically towards
what's the poll going to be?
Our hand-picked characters that we like the most, and then we'll do a time-lapse drawing of these characters, kind of like with a description of them, and we'll post them up on our Twitter and on our other social media, and of course on YouTube.
Yeah. So I'll do that right after this, because I think
Twitter, we do Bodrick Young
4 or 5 different entries, so we could do out of these 4.
Yeah, which 2 would you want to be seen drawn?
Which 2 would you guys want to see? And then we could, divvy up which ones we draw and whatnot.
Yeah.
I like that, and that would be a bonus episode. I think that would be something we do.
Yeah. Yes, it would.
In our free time.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Bring it around.
Bring it around town. But yeah, Also, I want to introduce a new segment at the end of the podcast where instead of plugging something, plug what you're going to be up to this weekend.
Plug what I'm going to be up to this weekend. Homework.
Yeah.
College. I think I got to go to school tomorrow because I got to check on my
friend.
clays projects for my ceramics class, which is actually very fun. Like when you glaze something in clear and you have like a whole bunch of designs underneath, that junk look dope, man. Like I should take some pictures and show you.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my goodness, awesome. Like I'm actually excited. And I hated that class. Like first day in, I was like, this is so dumb. And now I love it. Cause like, you know, when you see the finish, when you see the end product, it's, you know, something that's really, it's kind of mind blowing because you're like, wow, all that stupid, dumb, gray, mushy clay, you fire it once, you get to put some marks and designs in it, then you fire it again. You're like, wow, this is sweet. I will. I'll show you a picture of all the
totally
stuff I've done so far.
You should totally send me like a picture of it when it's done. I would love to see it. Sweet. Me personally, this weekend I have a little bit of a break, so it's just gonna be taking a break. I've been doing midterms. I haven't really had much sleep, so this weekend's probably just gonna be sleeping and playing video games. Probably drawing. I'm redesigning my comic book character.
Space Boy.
I still don't have a name for him. I'm just calling him Space Boy right now. Maybe I should make that the name of the
Space
comic.
Boy. Space Boy. And then also, right? I'm going to be helping Horace make a sweet, wet beat for Hero Forge. Hero Forge.
Yes. It's going to be lit.
Hero Forge.
Maybe we can get Max in on it too, because I know he loves Skyping with the two of us.
Hero Forge.
He actually has a keyboard and like a music thing.
Hero Forge. Hero Forge. Hero. Ew, that's just Hero Forge. Well, Horace, I wish you well, my dear friend, my boogaloo.
Thank you. Well, thanks for listening, guys, and we look forward to the next episode. In the meantime, when it gets hot out there, Forgers, get out of the heat, get soaking wet. Listen to the brain mucousy fluid that is our podcast and soak yourself in just
please just fade that out because that was all bad
while listening to the podcast.
Okay, well, just I love you and I miss you.
Keep this
until next time, our dear Forgers. Until next time.
I miss you too.
Hero Forge.
See you in the next episode of.
Ugh, that demon voice is okay. I'm stopping.
Is it too much?